You are now tuned in to the Premier Hotspur TV. Sit back, get involved, comment away, because we are live.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Premier Hotspur TV. It's your man Simon, North of England's biggest Spurs fan. Tonight, guys, we are going to go into the preview of the Europa League game round, the last 32 guys against Wolfsberger away in Austria. So we're going to go with the team news guide predicted lineups, our predictions, and everything over that. So get your comments in, guys, and smash the like, subscribe if you already haven't, guys. We have got a special guest in here. He's always on this channel, the Sussex Hotspur, Matt. How we doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, ready for another Spurs game coming up. They're coming thick and fast, but yeah, let's try and get the people up for this.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's going a bit wrong at the minute, Nick, for Tottenham. And for Jose as well, he's getting a lot of stick and a lot of rumours going around at the minute that he's on the thin line. He's on the thin line already. So, and rumours about this Nagelsmann and things like that. And after what I saw last night against Liverpool, defensive errors is exactly the same what Tottenham are doing at the minute. So that could be only just one game we're looking into. But to me, it's a massive week for us. It's an absolute massive week for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. It starts tomorrow, and definitely West Ham the weekend. It's a must win. It's a must win, because I'm telling you now, as me and Matt were saying, if it goes all wrong against West Ham, I'm telling you now, there will be some unhappy faces around, guys. We've got Interturnish 17 in. Thank you, Interturnish, for coming in, pal. Thank you very much. I'm not confident. I'm confident going to the Wolfsberger game. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I hope he puts the right line out. Matt, are you confident going to this game?
Well, obviously, been Spurs being Spurs, kind of, you always got that in your head that it might go wrong. But no, if you can't beat this team, then yeah, not Wolfsburg. They're Wolfsberger. They're not in the German league. They're in the Austrian league. We played a team in the Austrian league called Lask. They're third in their league. Wolfsburg are sixth, 10 points behind them, I believe. So, we beat Lask. We should be able to beat Wolfsberger, even with some second fringe players coming in. I think I'm confident. I think we'll beat them.
Yeah, because Wolfsberg are there. I think they're about the sixth best team in Austria. They're not in the best team in Austria, are they? So I don't know much about them. I haven't seen much of them play, really. So I'm going to go into it blindfolded, guys. Really. But even playing our fringe players, we should get up for this, guys. We should have enough for this. I'm telling you, it's a massive game as well for our fringe players, because there's a massive pile of games coming up. Massive pile of games coming up, and we're going to need every single player out there to pull together in the same direction and start winning games fast and quick, especially for themselves, for the club, and for Jose. So we've got Interturn 17. I don't trust defence against them tomorrow. Interturn. Let's see. And Youssef, thanks Youssef for coming back in. Nice one for coming back in. Everyone in the chat, guys, keep bringing your comments in. Smash the like, subscribe if you already haven't, guys. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost nothing to subscribe, guys. Share this video out, guys. Get this channel out there, guys. And Yusuf says, "Big up, mates. I'm back. I'm back too early, lads." Yes, thank you, Eunice. Absolutely. Thanks for the support, mate. So yeah. Going back on it, as said, wasn't a very good. Swagger saying hello. Welcome to the channel, Swaggers. Thank you very much for tuning in. Absolutely pleasure to have people, some new faces on the chat. Absolutely fantastic. taking your time out to come on here to see how it is. So literally, we do actually respect everyone coming on this channel. Before I start, where did Wayne and Adam disappear to? Adam works a lot. He works at the NHS, so he's quite a busy home man as well with his boys and things like that. So and his girl, so he only comes on every now and then. And Wayne's probably been captured again, and we don't know where Wayne is. Might be under the stairs again, Matt. What do you reckon?
He might be, mate.
In eternity, say Sanchez and Dyer can't hold a lead for 90 minutes. Yeah, well, let's see how it goes tomorrow. So guys. Thanks for everyone joining the chat so far. Seriously, guys, absolutely pleasure to have everyone in tonight. We appreciate it on this channel. Seriously, without you guys, we will not have a channel. We will have no one to talk to. We'll have no subscribers. So literally, guys, let's keep this channel going, guys, and we'll try and keep all this content coming your way. So we've got Bookie and Bad. Good to see you, lads. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you for coming back in. Okay. Absolute pleasure to have you. Spurs 95. Yeah, 0-1. Yes, nice chat, guys. Yes, thank you very much for joining in. Doing a great job. Thank you. Yeah, we only could do our best, guys. We really only could do our best to bring you this content for you guys. So thanks from me and Matt, Seriously, and Premier Hotspur TV, to coming out, everyone who just comes in, supports the channel. So it's just a lot. Yeah, thank you very much. Another new face. Same as the Spurs 95-01 there. New faces. We're liking the new faces on the channel, guys. Got Yusuf. All Simon wears his Tottenham lookalike shirts. Lookalike shirts. And Matt swagging. You got to wear the shirts on the channel. You got to wear the shirts. You got to listen.
I need to start wearing in mine.
This is one of the best players wore this shirt for this great club, Jurgen Klinsmann, 1994. Remember that signing, guys. Remember that signing. And just always says hello. I mean, yes, thank you for coming in. Absolutely appreciate it. We really do. And Downturn Beats. Yes, Les, how's you? Yes, we're fine, Wayne. Wayne's in the building, guys. He's safe. He's in the building, Yusuf. Booking Bad say, let's have a positive discussion tonight, lads. We always have a positive discussion. We always try and lighten the mood when we lose a game or things like that. And Yusuf says, Matt has to wear that pink kit or else he has to break. In a turn says, Ben Davies starting again. Yes, looks like we'll go on to the team news now, guys. Team news tomorrow, guys. Here we go. The team news. Matt, Jim will take away the team news.
Yeah. So we've sort of had a few updates today from Mourinho. Lo Celso, he hasn't really given us a date yet, Mourinho, of when he'll be back. We're probably looking at middle of March, maybe end of March. You know, I think he's quite a big miss, and he needs to get fit soon. And you know, maybe with a good end to the season, it could be massive for us. So he's out. Out as well as Serge Aurier, which again could, you know, is a massive miss. You know, it does, however, give a chance to Japhet Tanganga to get into the team, and probably Matt Doherty as well. So as I've understood, Aurier is out for 2 to 3 games, maybe 2 to 3 minimum. Reguilon, he's back in training, I believe. I saw a picture of him on the Spurs Twitter today from the admin, and I've seen him on sort of social media doing keepy ups and things like that. So it looks like he's starting to come back fit, but maybe Mourinho doesn't want to rush him back quite yet, and maybe save him for West Ham. Yeah, but he's been sort of ruled out, and Mourinho said he's not going to play Reguilon tomorrow. We should have enough with Ben Davies to beat Wolfsberger anyway, so I'd say it's a good move. And then obviously not the only other player who wasn't registered in the Europa League squad was Joe Rodon. Bit of a weird one for me, because I think, you know, if you're not really going to play him in the Premier League, then you might as well, you know, throw him into the Europa League and get him used to European football and more experience. He'll play better teams and become more experienced. But yeah, he must have his reasons. Apart from that, everyone else is fit. Fingers crossed that stays that way.
Right, guys, we're gonna bring in someone else now. Another member of the channel. Yes, Adam Alton Beats in the chat. It's in the chat, guys. Yusuf's been asking for you and Wayne. Yusuf's been saying where's Wayne and Adam. Yes, Yusuf, we've got Adam in on the chat now. We've got Wayne in the live chat. And so, guys, keep bringing these chats in. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you already haven't, guys. It costs nothing, guys. It's free of charge, guys. All we bring this channel for you guys is to have you fans to have your voice and to have your say and have your opinions, guys. We got Spurs 9501. We'll give Sirkin a go. He's a great prospect. Yeah, we totally agree there, mate. Definitely someone for the future. But I don't think Josie will go with him in Europa. Bookie and Bad say he's not surprised about the injuries, but Delhi posted a pic of him and Scarlett on the plane with possible Sirkin in the background. Yes, I did see that, Bookie. I did see that one, guys. So, Adam, welcome to the show. How are we? And what you been up to?
Nothing, mate. Just working, getting by.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
Still just praying for our Tottenham win soon. But yeah, we'll get there one day.
Yeah, of course, we will, guys. So, guys, in the chat, guys, give us your predicted lineup, guys. Your predictions in there on how and how Tottenham playing at the minute. Is Jose job very on the line now? Is it if we don't win this one and we don't win against West Ham, is that it for Jose, guys? You tell us, guys. So then we'll go on, guys. We'll go on to a bit of a predicted lineup. Matt, you predicted your lineup, mate. Go for it.
Yeah, so I think I got right back completely wrong. So we didn't know about Aurier at the time, so it'll probably be Doherty instead of Aurier. But I think it'll be Joe Hart in goal. I think a chance to maybe give Hugo a rest, and if Hart has a reasonably good game, then he could be knocking on that door if Lloris keeps making the mistakes he's making at the moment. So it'll be Joe Hart in goal. Probably be Matt Doherty right back now with Aurier out. Give him a chance. He should be able to get up and down the flank pretty easily against this sort of team. And then I went for a bit of sort of an old school centre back partnership that we were playing back towards the beginning of the season, which was Alderweireld and Eric Dyer. Quite a solid partnership. I think Toby probably needs a game because he's had a couple of rests recently. So I think he'll go back in. It'll either be Dyer or Sanchez, but I'm going to go Dyer. Then it'll be Ben Davies at left back. I can't see Sirkin playing. It's great to see him within obviously the squad training, but he's only just come back. So but he might be on the bench. Could be brought on. And then I've gone for sort of the double pivot midfield. I think Harry Winks, he'll come in. Probably not one of my favourite players, but if he can't do the job against Wolfsberger, then I don't really know. He'd have to go for me. And then obviously got Sissoko as well. Hard working, he'll help out in the midfield. And I think this will give a chance, especially for Højbjerg, to get a rest. I think he really needs it. And then I've gone for a front four of I think Dele Alli will play where Lamela normally plays in that 10. I think it'll be Bale on the right, Bergwijn on the left, and Vinicius up front.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple there, guys. Matt, before I get back to that, mate, we've got Yusuf here. Hey, Adam, big up. It took hard to say your name and to pop up again. Ha, 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 ha. So big up Yusuf, asking for Adam and Wayne. Bookie and Bad. Don't rate Doherty, scares me, but will be a good confidence booster and gives Tanganga a rest for the Prem. Yeah, I'd love to see him back at a Tanganga against City. I think he was fantastic. I really did. I think he marshalled Bowden and Sterling very well that night. So Paul's back in the house from Florida. Paul, thanks for coming in, Paul. Cheers, pal. They really need the rest. Davis, he is playing 2 games a week, so Serkin may get a rare start. We don't know. We never know, do we, guys? It will be good to see Serkin start, but I don't think so. Because it's just, now, guys. Guys who've got sound in the background, guys.
I haven't.
No.
I might just
yeah, as you said, so yeah, this is going to be a big week for Tottenham, and this is what I'm saying. This game now has turned into a big game, where if the season was going well and things like that, it would have been okay. Yeah, we're probably, but this has turned into a big game, and a big game for Jose Mourinho and the players. They have to bounce back with a reaction and a fixture as well, a real positive one as well, going into that West Ham game on the weekend. So I think he'll play quite a strong team, not like Sons and Kane's and things like that, but I think he'll go like Davis and things like that, and may bring on these youngsters. Yusuf says also, Adam, with the kit, you look a rival fan, Matt.
Right,
so Ben Davis got dribble past 5 times. Yusuf says, yeah, I can hear background noises. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. Bookie and Bad says, hope you're not thinking Chelsea, Yusuf. So Ad, give your predicted lineup, mate. Who do you reckon? Hey, Matt's coming with the pink shirt. Here we go. We're kicking it off now. Look, we all got a Spurs shirt on now, guys. We all got this Spurs shirt. Go on, Ad. Kick off with your
basically.
lineup.
I haven't had time to write anything down because I've been on nights.
No.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
go for it, pal.
But the same team of what Matt's put out, basically. But today I read about Gareth Bale being injured.
Right.
Don't know how true that is. So maybe move Bale out and bring Coco in if he's fit to play.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about Bale.
To be fair,
no, and I haven't seen many pictures of. So I've only seen a couple of pictures, and we'll have to look into that one. We'll have to look into that, mate. Yeah, I said. So you're saying you're going with the basic with that team what Matt's put out there, but Bale may be injured, so put Coco in instead of him. To me personally, I think that's a good team. Me personally, I said Aurier will not play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Me, Tanganga. That's the one I'll choose. I'll choose Tanganga tomorrow to give him a confident boost. So is Doherty playing in tomorrow. Will give him a confident boost as well. So we got Bookie and what you say, Bookie and Bad. Bro, that emoji, you got it wrong. Come on, Matt. You says, and yes, Matt's got his lovely pink shirt looking even cooler.
Oh, stop it, Yusuf.
Leave it out. So guys, in that, if that's the lineup tomorrow, guys, even in the chat, guys, look at the lineup on the screen. What Matt's predicted there. Who in that team there, guys, that needs a big game tomorrow? You tell us in the comments as well, guys. Tell us in the comments who needs a big game and why they need to have a massive game tomorrow. To me, I'll kick it off and I'll go with Dele Alli. Dele Alli, if he starts tomorrow, he needs a big game. He needs to step up now, and it's the time he delivers. As I said, we've been talking about Dele for the last couple of weeks, with him and Jose having this difference and things like that going on behind scenes. Because we were talking about this, guys, about when Jose first come in. Ali was one of the first go-to men. What Jose did, he went straight to Ali and he pointed some questions out to him, and he started against West Ham, Jose's first game, and he kicked off, and he done really well in that game. And for about 5-6 games, he did, and it just went sour between them. So I think that's where it's gone behind scenes, isn't it? Something's happened behind scenes where Ali's not. So tomorrow, Ali needs a big game. He really does need to put his differences aside with Jose and whoever's got differences with. Go out there and play for the shirt, play for the club, and get his confidence back. That's what he needs. He needs his confidence, and as we've saying, Matt, isn't it? We've heard a couple of stories saying about Dele Alli's life, how he's grown up and things like that. He's had quite a tough life, and it seems like he's a guy who needs an arm around the shoulder sort of guy. And so if Jose can put the arm around the shoulder, which we know Joe's not that kind of manager, is he? He's quite a cold manager, Jose. He's so if he just puts the arm around the shoulder and just say, "Listen, kid, get out there and put that kid back on," you know what I mean? And I think hopefully we can see a difference in Ali. So we say Simon, I think Mora came out in the press or an interview and mentioned something about Aurier being out for even longer than Lo Celso. Well, I haven't heard that, Bookie and Bad. I will go and search that after this stream, and I'll have a little read up about that. And it could be quite worrying for us.
I've heard 3 games. That's what I've heard.
It's still quite a worry for us. So, Ad, out of that Matt's predicted lineup there, one player that needs a big game tomorrow. I mean, a big game, and show Jose to reason to start picking him for Premier League games.
It would have to be Dele Alli. I want the Dele Alli back, who we once knew. You know what I mean? I want to see that shine again, because no matter what, he's still got it in him. He's still young, so if he can actually show Mourinho, look, I am available to play. I am going to put a finger out my arse. I am going to get on with it. Then I think we can get the best out of Dele Alli. So I think if he can actually prove that point, not just to him, the managers and the board and the players, himself, he needs to bring it to himself and say he's good enough for this squad and he can help carry it forward. So I think if he can do that, I think we will see the best in Ali.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need a different Dele Alli. Matt, out of that team, mate, who needs a big game tomorrow?
I think just to mix it up, because I think I was saying with you guys, sort of Dele, but I'm going to go Bale. If he plays, anyway. If he doesn't play, because he needs a goal. But I'll go Bale. I think if you can get him firing again, he can get some confidence in his game. You know, if he gets a goal, maybe this. I really do think that could elevate him. It's all about confidence of Gareth Bale. If he can, get that confidence back, you've got a player that could easily score, those goals that we need apart from Son and Kane. So I think get Gareth Bale firing again and unleash him for those hammers on the weekend, definitely.
Yeah, as I said, Bale, that's another one, Matt, spot on there. As what me and Adam said, Dele needs a massive game. Bale definitely needs a massive game as well. We're going to a couple of comments here. Booking Bad says, I agree with Dele. I think Berg for him, he does need to get a few goals to build up his confidence. He has all the potential in the world to be success for us. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Paul says, no wonder Dele is playing bad if he has if he's got a finger up his ass.
I fucking love it.
Dele, it's a massive week. But the thing is, this is a massive week for Tottenham, guys, isn't it? It really is. Yeah. And I think it's looking at the league at the minute and the way we're informing the league, and it's not looking great, is it, for top 4 at the minute? We know we've got a game in hand, and we could win that game in hand, go on a bit of a run, we can still make top 4. But to me, this competition, I think, if we have a fully fit team going into the last 8, especially the quarters, that's when you'll see the big guns start playing. And I think we can go on and win this. I really can. This is one trophy, I think. If you want Champions League football next year, I think this is going to be it. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon this is the trophy that we should be taking very serious now?
Definitely. Like, I'm going to stick to what I said. I don't even think within the Premier League, I don't see us finishing even in top 4, because West Ham and Chelsea are starting to get their act together, and Tottenham just need to do it. I don't think we're going to actually put it together in the Premier League. I don't know why, but maybe it's what I've seen with them in the last 3 weeks. But no, definitely this league, they need to see that it's there for the taking. To be fair, it definitely is.
Yeah, Matt. Same question to you, mate. Is this a big trophy that Tottenham can go and win? And should we be taking it serious now? We're out of the FA Cup. We're in the final of the Carabao Cup, but that's not till May now. So is it now we're taking it serious because the league top four is a bit out of our reach at this present moment as we speak?
I think obviously if we can get a result against West Ham, even if it was like a draw, I look at our next two and it's home to Burnley, home to Palace. The other top sort of ones above us have all got to play the bigger teams. I think the only big side we've got left really to play are Arsenal, because we played City twice, we played Chelsea twice. We've got to play Man United at home. We've got to play an Everton away. So, there's loads of points up for grabs. But like I say, we need to get a result against West Ham. Preferably a win would be nice. But back to the sort of answer the Europa League. Yeah, I would be going for it because, Tottenham have got a bit of European history that, we've won the Cup Winners' Cup and things like that. And you can't really say it's a small trophy. It's a big one, you go into the Champions League. So yeah, I think it'd be great, if we could win that, then maybe the Carabao Cup, and if we, even if we missed out on top four, it wouldn't matter, and it would be a hell of a season, to be fair, considering what he's had, that squad he has to put up with, a really crap defence, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it will be I think, like you say, get past Wolfsberger, see who we get in the next round, maybe get a bit lucky. And then you get to the quarterfinal. Then you're only 2 games away from getting to that final. So you just never know. It can always turn around your way. So yeah.
Absolutely spot on there, guys. What Paul said, I would rather win this over the League Cup all day long. And when is the Carabao? It's the 26th of April, the Carabao Cup final. And yeah, guys, keep bringing these comments in, guys. Smash the like, subscribe if you already haven't, guys. It's free of charge, guys. Share this video out, guys. And let's get more people into the chats, guys. So, guys in the chat, what do you think? How is this a massive week for Tottenham? Is Jose's job on the line? Will it be under more pressure? That's what I meant. If we don't get results, get this Wolfsberger and West Ham at the weekend. So let us know in the comments, guys. So, guys, a bit of an interesting thing in the press coming out, guys, about if we don't make Champions League, we'll have to sell one of our big stars. And this is where it goes on, Matt. We've been talking about lately about Heung-min Son not signing this contract at the minute. And I don't care what anyone says, right? This should have been signed ages ago. Could he be the one? There's been talks of him. Juventus may come in with a big bid in the summer. Could he be the one that if we don't get Champions League football? And would that be a even bigger loss than Harry Kane, or would you say, do you know what? It's a massive loss, but we can get the money and we can reinvest it.
Yeah, I love Son. Obviously, he gives us our team something different, but I do believe that you can get someone like him or like another player like him in there. Whereas I think if you took someone like Harry Kane out, I don't think there's a player like him that at the moment that you can just go, oh, he'll do. Maybe you got someone like Lewandowski, but he's coming to the end of his career. So you'd have to look sort of down that route. And again, if you don't have Champions League football, how are you going to attract a top player who can fill the position of Harry Kane? They're saying that we might have to sell a top player. What is the equivalent of a top player? Could it be our captain, Hugo Lloris? I'm not saying he's top, but do they class him as a top player? Where even if you get 40, 50 mil, I'm not saying you will get that for him because he's got, I think, a year left on his contract. And obviously he's getting a bit older, but you know, if Poch wants him at PSG and he's willing to pay the money, then you know it could be someone like that. It could be Ndombele. It could be Reguilon going back to Real Madrid. I don't really know. From what Son came out today, and he talked about the contract situation, he said it's not the time at the moment to be discussing a contract.
Mm.
So yeah, it could be. He could just be waiting until the end, maybe waiting until, like I've said, this lockdown's over. The club might be waiting because they don't want to release. Oh, Son's on about 250,000 a week when there's people losing their jobs and things like that. And from our club standpoint, I could see someone like Levy doing that because he's not going to want bad publicity coming to Tottenham. He wants good because obviously we're a community club, which I've said before. But it could be, but I'd rather lose Son than Kane. I believe, yeah.
So, guys, in the chat, I'll ask you the same question, guys. As there's been talk over the last couple of days that if we don't make Champions League football, apparently Daniel Levy has said that the board has said that we may have to sell one of our big assets. And to me, a big asset, there's only two big assets we've got at our club at the minute. You say Son and Kane. Tungi, you probably can put in there, but to me, in the minute, they're the two big assets we got. And so, who would, if Son, he hasn't signed his contract yet. If we did lose Son, guys, would that be worse than selling Kane, or would you say, do you know what? Let's sell Son then. Let's get that money and let's reinvest. So let's know in the chat, guys. Before we get on to Adam here, he said. I think the guy who wrote the first article is a gooner. Fake news, in my opinion. I don't know. I've heard it from a couple, Bookie, about this. So, Ad, I come across to you now. Same question I said to Matt. If this story is true, and it's circling that we have to sell one of our big assets if no Champions League football, losing Son, would that be a blow? Would that be bigger than losing Kane, or would you say, do you know what? If we have to sell Son, let's sell Son. And before we go to before we go on to you, Ad, Son did. I've read an article today saying Son has come out and said there's no problems in the dressing room. There's no problem with Jose. He said it's just us as players will need to buckle down and we start winning games as a team. So yeah, so that's some good news that the thing, but we don't know, do we? It could be a cover up. So, Ad, you take it away.
The thing is, it'd be more shocking and devastating to lose Harry Kane than it was Son, because even when Kane was out for them last two games, the whole team just looked lost sheep without him. So you can tell he is the drive force of the squad, which is quite sad, really. But you can see the players are behind him, and he what motivates it to play. So losing Kane would be totally devastating, and so was Son, because we all love Son. Last season, he was so underrated, and I thought he was a high quality player last season, let alone this season. But it will be gutting. But like Matt said as well, potentially a high player who is one of the highest players in the Tottenham squad. Depending whoever they see that as a category, like you said, it could be Lloris. To the board, he might be a high-paid player, so we don't know. But Harry Kane, how long would he actually potentially stay at the club for if we don't start bringing in trophies? Would he be like an Alan Shearer, want to spend the whole time at Tottenham and win no trophies like he did at Newcastle? Alan Shearer, no, he's still young. He's going to want to get cups and that under his belt, isn't he? So it's a catch-22. You just don't know if it's if or so,
With how I see it, guys, I just think if that's true, what's come out, and there's no Champions League, I will say, right, let's get rid of Son there. If it's true that Juventus are looking at sniffing around and there's 70-80 million pounds, let's get the money in, because I think with Harry Kane, I don't think if he was going to leave, he would have left by now. I don't know if you guys think. I think he'll left. I think he'll left by now, and I think. And that's what Bookie says here. Saying Sonny and Kane are Spurs through and through. As long as they can see a solid a solid project in place to win trophies. They'll stay. Kane's tried to a long term contract, and he's came out and to say he backs Mourinho. I heard Danny Rose's wages are pretty high. Yeah, they are pretty high, Danny Rose. I'll come back on this one quickly. Yes, Kane has come out. He has said he's going to back. Obviously, he's going to back Jose Mourinho. He's not going to come out and say he's not backing Jose Mourinho. But I believe that's what he said, and I believe what Kane. I believe Kane as well. I think he is backing. And going back on Harry Kane, I just think Harry Kane will stay. I really do. I think he can see this team, this club's going forward. We have got ambition. It's just unlucky we fell on this. What's it called? This pandemic we're in. And we're full with there's no money around and things like that. And every club has suffered. Do you know what I mean? So as going forward, we're started a bit. You know, we're still at the minute. But I think when everything gets back around, and I think the naming rights thing, I think this Todd Klein coming in. Hope he can drive this commercial naming rights thing. Start getting his club moving again with money coming in, big money coming in as well, and hopefully that can bring big transfer budgets, big wage budgets as well. So if, as what Bookie said, if Kane and Son can still see that long project, they will stay here. And the other reason as well is, remember, he's only 60 goals behind Jimmy Greaves. I know people said he's not going to stay but Harry Kane's that sort of guy. He loves things like that, and that's the sort of guy he is. And to me, I still say he's Tottenham through and through, like what Bookie said. I really do. On the other hand, Sonny, I think if he had the chance, I think he'll want to try and win big trophies before he ends his career. Bookie says get Kane's kids in the academy, and then I might consider letting him go. So it's one of them, isn't it, guys? It's one of them. So hopefully both of them stay. But as we agreed there, we'll agree that how much do you reckon we'll get for Son, guys? Around 78 million, something like that. Do you reckon?
He's got to be in the 100 mil, and he's got to be.
Yeah, I would have said 100 mil.
You think Coutinho went to Barcelona for 120 something mil? Like, Son's near enough top goal scorer this year.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got to be 100 to 100.
Yeah. I still believe he's so underrated.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd do if he wants to go? I'll put this scenario at you. Okay, let's say Juventus want him. Would you take 50 million and Dybala?
Massive. Guys in the chat, what do you reckon? What Matt's
well, you're getting a player, there? But you're also getting a bit of cash as well. Like, and then you could just go and buy another winger. Like, I don't know. We wanted Dybala before. Like, could be a way of getting it.
Yeah. Always that shit sales. The thing with that. Yeah. So, guys in the chat, let us know what Matt said there. Matt, you've got some facts for us. Have you got some facts tonight? Or
I do have a few facts on our opposition. Yes. My pronunciation might not be great on their name.
Facts from Matt.
Okay. So, the Wolfsberger have played 34 matches this season. They've scored 62 goals. That's an average of 1.82 per game. They've won 18, drawn 6, and lost 10. So they're over a win percentage of 55.88%, which is reasonably high, to be fair, compared to probably our win percentage at the moment.
Yeah, the previous year.
Yeah, so I think they've won 3 of the last 5 games as well, compared to, I think ours is 1 of 5, which is dreadful when you think about it like that. Danger man to look out for tomorrow is their top scorer, and his name is Michael Liendl, who scored 12 goals, and he plays up front with Dejan Jovalic, who scored 10. So they'll be the 2 up front tomorrow. They're 6th in the Austrian league. I think we should be beating them. We beat Lask in the group stage, and they're higher than them in their league. So yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll go and beat them tomorrow, and get some confidence for West Ham. Definitely.
Yeah. Tomorrow's game, it could be a banana skin, guys. We know exactly this game. It could be an absolute banana skin for us if the players are not mentally right tomorrow, not mentally driven. They're going out there thinking, do you know what? It's only Wolfsberger. They're only playing in the Austrian league. They're sixth in their league. Oh, we'll just go out. We're Tottenham. We're going to win. You know what I mean? And it's happened time and time and time again against these sort of teams. And that's what I keep saying. It's not going to be an easy game. What people's going to put out to be, because these players here, what we're looking at this lineup, if it's lineup, they make it hard for themselves. They make it hard for us fans as well watching them, because these are meant to be the players. These are meant to be most of our fringe players, guys, isn't it? And they're not doing themselves no justice to play in the starting 11 for Tottenham in the league week in, week out. Not showing no Jose, no Faves, nothing. So to me, tomorrow, if it's that team minus Aurier maybe coming in and Tanganga, Doherty, they have to show their worth tomorrow. They really do. Absolutely. They get paid big money, right? I don't care that they do, but all these get paid massive money, right, to go out and play football for this club and put this shirt on. I mean, so tomorrow they need to start standing up and be counted tomorrow, because it's a massive.
You'll find out their mentality tomorrow, because I think a lot of these players in this competition, if they do well, I think for the rest of the season, that team there, or most of those players like this, will be playing to stay at Spurs, I reckon. Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. We can probably looking at these most of these players, some of these players actually going in the summer. Do you know what I mean? So they're fighting for their careers at Tottenham, and it starts now, because most of these players won't get much time in the Premier League this season. This is going to be their time to show, because if they do get us through to the quarters, that's what I was saying earlier. That's when Mourinho will take it serious more. He'll bring them the big guns, and he won't be starting some of these players. So it's a massive, just not only for playing this competition further down the line, for breaking into the team in the Premier League, and wanting best for themselves as well, and best for the team, and just getting some confidence behind us. And like going into the West Ham game, because it's going to be a massive game as well. So we're going to the predictions, guys, for tomorrow. So, guys, getting your predictions in the comments, guys. Predictions for tomorrow night, guys. And maybe get your prediction lineups, guys. I don't see no one predicted lineups in there at the minute. Matt, we'll come to you first. How's this game going to be won or lost tomorrow?
Well, it's one with our attack. That if that's that team, that should be enough to score a few goals. If we defend properly and defend well, don't make silly mistakes, we win the game. It's as simple as that. If we have brain dead, defensive mistakes, this team might let you off, but then they might not. This is their biggest game ever in their club history, so it's pretty much like a cup final to them. But yeah, I think we'll win it. I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs.
3-1. Wow. Away from home. Jesus Christ, he's got a lot of confidence. And we'll welcome Benny Laurie in the thank you for coming in, pal. Thank you very much. I really do hope you start coming on regularly, enjoying our shows, enjoying our watch-alongs, content we bring in. We are trying to grow his channel. So it's down to you guys coming into these shows again to support the channel. Without you guys, we'll not have a channel. So Booking Baz says 4-0 to Spurs. So Ben says 3-1 Spurs. Confident. I'm loving the confidence, guys. I'm putting it. Bring it on. And Booking Baz says I'll take 50 million and delete. I prefer the 50 million and Dybala, but I can see where you're coming from, because we do need centre backs. So guys, keep the comments coming, guys. Predicted lineups, guys. Tell us your predicted lineup for tomorrow. Do you agree with Matt's there, or do you reckon you'll go with someone else? I think that. Let us know in the comments. Adam, take it away. Where's going to be won or lost tomorrow, mate? And your predicted.
Well, I'll shout out the predictions for you because I've got 10% on my battery. Yeah. So
Right,
basically,
okay, tough.
what I was thinking, and you lot think
Go on,
I
mate.
was mad, but I was actually thinking 4-0.
4-0, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Your comment,
And
pal.
I was gonna
Your
say
comment.
Dele Alli will get on the score sheet twice tomorrow night.
Wow. Yeah, that'll be. Do you know what? That'll be magic for us, for him,
So
for the club, for everyone. It'd
it
be great to
boosts them a
value
lot.
that.
So I'm going
Yeah,
4-0.
4-0. Wow, wow. I'm loving the confidences
We've
that
got to
you and
bring the
Bookie
confidence back,
4-0,
boys. Come on,
and
you
you got
Spurs.
Matt and Ben saying 3-1. Bookie's giving us the clap. Thank you, Bookie. So guys, keep bringing these chats in, guys. Smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. It's free of charge, guys. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost nothing, guys. Just one click of the button to make this channel grow, guys. We're on the road to 1K at the minute. We just got over 200 subs, and let's get to 1K before probably end of the season. It's a wishful thinking, but you never know, guys. If people can help us push this channel along, guys.
Exactly.
So
I'm off, guys. All right.
right, ads. Thanks for coming in. Our
Yeah,
Turn
mate.
Beach.
Thanks for having me.
Coming in. Get over to Our Turn Beach channel, guys. He produces music. He produces beats and everything. Get over to his channels. Hit
Cheers, guys.
subscribe on his channel,
Much love.
guys.
Stay safe.
You too,
See you
mate.
soon. See you soon, pal. Yeah. So before we get into the comments here, we've got Ben and Bookie's some more comments here. Thank you, guys. We do appreciate you staying in the comments, guys. Literally, wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing things like this, guys. So, guys, what I'll say tomorrow, there's been 4-0s, there's been 3-1s. I'm a bit cautious, guys. I said I am Mr. Cautious. I am Mr. Cautious, and it's my prediction. Seriously, because I've seen it all the time, Matt. I've seen this all. I've seen this time and time and time again, especially in the Europa leagues and games like this. They don't take it serious. Then they end up getting beat by teams that we never heard of. This could be another one because the confidence is not great at the minute. I'm gonna go 2-1 Tottenham. I really am. I'm gonna go with Dele Alli as well. I'm hoping he starts. I'm hoping it's a big game for Dele, and I hope Vinicius gets a goal. I hope Vinicius gets a goal, and I hope he has a good game as well because I felt sorry for him lately in the league. We've got Ben. Laurie says Hart, Tanganga, Toby, Dyer, Davis, Winks, Sissoko, Bale, Vinny, Bergwijn. Yes, it's similar to Matt's there. Thank you, lot, Ben. That's a good team. Absolutely spot on, pal. I said thanks for coming in, Ben. I hope to see you on many of our watch-alongs coming in. So we've got the post-match for the game tomorrow after the game, and the preview. We've got the preview on Saturday for the West Ham game, guys. So we've got Bookie and Bad. If Aurier is injured and Tanganga is being rested, who plays right back? Doherty, if he's available. To me, and guys, and also coming up on channel on Friday. Don't miss this one, guys. 7 o'clock back on his channel. It's the ENIC debate, guys. Profit over glory. ENIC in or ENIC out. Is Jose safe in his job? What's going on at Tottenham at the minute? We have got a great panel coming on that show, guys. So hit it up, guys. 7 o'clock. Don't miss it, and put it in your things, guys. So, oh my God, Sissoko could be playing possibly gone. Possibility, Bookie. We don't know. You never know what Jose's was going to rack up tomorrow. Jose loves to throw a curveball in there, and Sissoko could be the one. So, I'm hoping to see Tanganga because I think we need to start seeing consistency in this team. Because what we're doing at the minute, we'll keep rotating his centre backs, rotating the right back, rotating. I know there's a couple of injuries, things like that, but we need to start having consistency. We need to say, right, do you know what? You're my two centre pairings, right? I know we ain't got no great centre backs. So, right, you're the two, and we're going to go with for the next 5 games, right? Doesn't matter if we win, lose, or draw. We need consistency in this team. And it's time for hopefully Yapet to have another start tomorrow. Hopefully and I'll go with what Matt's got there: Toby and Dyer, and Davis, because Reguilon's out. Not a great fan of Winks, but yeah, Winks put in there because he needs a bit of game time. So does Sissoko and Deli. Deli Bergwijn and Vinicius. So Matt,
Yes, mate.
it's a massive week, isn't it? It's a massive week, isn't it? Coming up, it really is.
Yeah, I think it's make or break, really.
What would you do if you was? So guys in the chat as well, answer the question as well, because we've gone over the preview, guys. Let's just like cover before we go off chat, guys. Before we go off air, if you were the board, guys, if you were Daniel Levy, you were Joe Lewis, you were the board, right? We've lost against Wolfsberger, we've lost against West Ham, big, right? What would you be saying up there, guys? What would you be saying? Let us know in the comments, guys. Would you be saying, listen, it's going to cost a lot of money to get Josie out of this club, but we can't carry on like this. We need someone else. Or do you see it through and hoping that it does turn around and get to the summer and we can hopefully bring Josie some players in? So, guys in the chat, let us know what you think if you were the board. So, Matt, what would you do?
Knowing our board, I reckon, it'd be the same sort of form as when Poch got sacked, and to lose to a team like Wolfsberger would be, you'd have to say pretty embarrassing, really, for our football club. And then to be, let's say when you mean battered by West Ham, do you mean like something like 5-1 or something like that?
Yeah, if we get real turnover. I mean, real turnover.
If it's that,
Matt, even a 3-0, mate, that's to me, that's a massive, that's a huge defeat. You know what I mean? So something like that, mate. Yeah.
I think to be embarrassed by them as well, I feel like the players would have had enough. That like I said, I think that would be the final nail, in the coffin for Jose, which would be horrible. And knowing Daniel Levy, I think he'd be looking at all over probably social media. There would be uproar from Tottenham fans. I'm sure he'd be watching loads of different fans' opinions. He must see certain videos and stuff. Or like someone in the club might see it who's like, let's say, because they have like a social media team, they could show Levy or what, if it really is, or what fans are thinking. Because again, he does care, obviously, about the club, and he's kind of a people man. Whether it's the answer, no, probably not. But you couldn't really lose that. So then you'd have a mountain to climb to get to the next stage of the Europa League, especially if you lost against Wolfsberger. And then if you lost to West Ham heavily, it would be top 4 would be done. I think it would be mathematically. I mean, it's mathematically possible now, but it would just be, there'd be no going back. I don't think. I think the team would give up. I think this is a big week for Tottenham, and we need to pull our socks up, and the team need to get. If Son's saying the team are behind Jose, go and prove it tomorrow night, and go and beat West Ham on Sunday. That's the only way you do it.
Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. We've got Ben here. He says if we lose to 6th place Austrian team, I'll say bye-bye, Mourinho. Yes, I can see where you're coming from there, mate. I don't think it'll be after that game. I think they'll give it to West Ham. We lose that. Then the next question will be, guys, who will, if that happens, Jose goes, to say Sunday, Monday, Jose goes, he loses his job. Who to come into the end of the season? That's the biggest thing. Who's going to come into the end of the season? Who would you want, guys, in the comments? If Jose goes, who would you want in the comments? Me personally, it's such a sticky one. Seriously, exactly, because to me, Nagelsmann just seems like someone like another Pochettino sort of type coach. Yeah. Do we want to go down that route again? There's an Allegri out there. Just it's hard Rafa, but it looks like he's heading to Celtic with Steve Clark. It's a hard choice, guys. It really is a hard call for the board if we do lose.
I think if it was
both.
me, I'd get like a little, just until the summer, an interim manager in, whether it's someone like Harry Redknapp. I'm not saying, it's not ideal, but just
Yeah.
someone like that, maybe with Ledley alongside him, or maybe even, if Ledley's learning to be a coach, maybe just give him a go. But, that really is that would be an amateur move for me, because he's only been in coaching a year. Yeah, or maybe someone like, you could have someone like Glenn Hoddle. They're available. Someone like that who knows the club. Maybe just get them there for a couple of months, just until the summer, and then you go for your Niall Guzman or your Hassan Hootel or your, whoever you want to get.
I'll go for. I'll
Who?
go Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers. I'll go with
That's
Brendan
who I
Rodgers.
want. That's who I'd get him to bring his scouting team as well.
Yeah.
Steve Itchin,
Brendan Rodgers.
come on, mate. Get out. Get the Leicester lot in.
We've got Bookie and Bad say if we drop out of Europa, lose Carabao and miles off top four, and then he has to go. Top four financially has to be the priority from the board. And I think that's why Pop didn't get the credit from the fans. I'll bring hype on his shades in. Yeah, bringing hype on his shades. Hey, come on, Bookie. Yeah. Do you know what? I still say Pochettino wasn't back properly at this club,
Yeah.
and it's going to show at PSG with some great talent he's got around what he can do. And they've gone to Barcelona. Okay, it's a peak Barcelona team. It's not the Barcelona we're used to watching. It's a bit of a decline Barcelona at the minute. They look all over the gaff. They don't look very good at the minute. But PSG done a job on them last night, and Mbappe was just something else. But they played good as a unit. And I said Pochettino. He's gone there and he looks like he's going to win more trophies there and that. But are we looking a bit into it, guys? They have got top players there already. He's coming to a top team with top talent, and all he has to do is pick the team. Or is it his philosophy is getting out there? They are literally playing for him and they're listening to him, and
They look like they're playing for him. They were pressing high. Their defensive line was solid. It did remind me of the Vertonghen and Alderweireld days when he had that back line. That PSG back line looked as solid as that, and it just shows you if you give him the top quality players, like we did have at the 16-17 season, along with a good squad, that guy can go far. And I'm still say to this day, wasn't back properly. Don't care when he comes out and says, or people come out and says, oh, he didn't want these players. He got offered people. He probably got offered people like third choice, like Vinicius and people like that, and he didn't want them.
It's like, as I said, Matt, his interview the other day, that interview he had with when he was at the club with Gary Lineker and all that, and he said when you've got a nice stadium, you've got to have new furniture to put into it, and that just goes to show that he wanted the new players to put into this nice stadium. And I'll keep going back, guys, and I will keep going back, guys. It's not worth having this massive stadium if you ain't got a good team to put in it. We've done it backwards, I think. I think we should build up a real good squad. Then the stadium should come after, guys. Like what Roman's doing at Chelsea. He's backing all his managers to the heights and that. He hasn't gone out and built this massive stadium first, concentrate on commercial side and things like that. I know he's a billionaire. He's got money to throw away, but he's done it. He's done it the way he's built up great teams over the years, which gone on to win Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, FA Cups, the league cups, because he's concentrated on the squad, bringing in top players and back these managers. And this is what we're after. And as Ben saying, I'll go for the Ajax manager. Yeah, he's another good shout. And Ten Hag, he's doing good. He's doing good stuff. Alexander, thanks, Alexander, for tuning in, pal. Thanks for everyone in the chat for tuning in tonight. It goes a long way on this channel, guys. We do appreciate everything you guys bring to this channel. Hope it continues. Hope you still follow the channel in the future to come. Alexander has said PSG are still second in the French league behind Lille. Yeah, I am second that, mate. Bookie and Baz says, do you guys think Poch ever got pushed for trophies like the board are pushing Mourinho? Because if he took one off the cup competition bar the Champions League seriously, we wouldn't be in this situation. Well, that's a good point, because it was always drummed top four, and it top four. You never heard like, oh, it's top four now. Yeah, the tables are turned since Mourinho. I think the tables are turned when Mourinho's coming, because what he's done, his CV brings. He's won everything. He's won trophies everywhere he's gone. And this board's thinking, do you know what? He can work his magic. He can just come in, work with his team, and win trophies. I think this is a short term. As I said, we know it's a short term answer. But you still need to back the manager. I don't care what you say. You still need to back that manager. And even Jose's finding that now. He's not getting backed with the players he's wanted. And that's the thing. Pox, when he was here, it was literally top four. And that was the most priority, getting to that Champions League, because obviously businessmen love their money. You know what I mean? So it's more profit for them. So, yeah. What do you reckon, Matt, on Bookie's comment here?
I mean, I suppose any manager that would, with Poch, it was the board probably said, get top four. We'll see it from there. A trophy on top would be nice as well. I think to the board, a Champions League spot is a trophy because of the amount of money it brings in now, which then they can go and help spend on players, and if we could get the top four this year, I'm not saying we will, then it definitely would help us massively in terms of the situation with the world we're in. It would just give us a bit more extra cash. But no, they must have put a bit of pressure on him, But Poch has always said that he always went for the bigger cups, Champions League and Premier League. And he believed that team could win it. I think he did have the team in 16-17. If you look at the bench, it was dreadful compared to now. It was awful. He didn't have the squad depth that he has now. If we had the squad depth that we have now back in 2016-17, or even if Jose was manager, if Jose was manager, I think we would have won it.
But saying that, Matt, you're going about the squad depth wasn't great then. It's not far behind it now.
No,
we ain't got a great squad depth. We've got players. We've got a bigger squad, but the quality of the depth is bang average. It's bang average. And as we said when we played Chelsea that time, Matt, innit? Look at their bench to our bench. We're like they're millions of miles away from being a top.
The bench back in 2016-17 was players like Nkudu, Janssen, and for me now that's I'd say the bench is better now. You've got Mora, you've got Lamella.
Matt, I ain't saying it's the same or it's worse now.
Yeah,
of course it's improved a bit.
Yeah,
but it's not taken us to that next level, is it? It's not that depth with Chelsea and the Liverpools and the Cities. Right, when the game's not going for them, they call on this quality depth on the bench they got. You know what I mean?
So to get that quality depth, you have to spend money, and you have to spend the big money. That's the way it is.
I've got Bookie Bale agree, Simon. Thank you very much, Bookie. Yeah, it's we only speak our truth on it. I'm going 3-2 Spurs, and lads, keep up the good work, love.
Oh no, I can't take another thriller.
Downturn beats. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne's in the house. He's not being captured. He's here.
No, he's in the cupboard typing. That's what he's doing.
He's under the stairs. Stairs. Thanks, Wayne. That Bookie. This one. What's your top 6 prediction? Me, Man City's going to win the league.
Yeah,
100%. Followed by. It's hard to say. We don't know. It's just a funny season. It's a funny league.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Liverpool. I think they're going to turn it round. I really do. I think last night's results are going to give them a bit of confidence. And if they get a few of them injuries back, I think they will finish second.
Yeah.
Followed by United, and I think the Tuchel train will stroll into fourth. I think Chelsea finish fourth. Then that would probably bring Leicester into fifth, and maybe put us in sixth. I really can't. Sorry, guys. I know I sound down and out and all the time, but just can't see us getting that top 4. I really can't, and I can't see us. If you're not putting Leicester in that top 4, I can't see us at the minute finishing above Leicester in 5th. If Leicester finish 5th, so the only other position I can say when we were challenged like the likes of Arsenal and Everton's to finish in that position in 6th place. But if we can finish, would you take a 6th place and the Europa League, guys? In the comments, would you take a 6th place in the Europa League, guys? That's a Champions League route back into the Champions League and win the Europa League. Matt, what's your top 6, mate?
City.
And guys, before Matt, guys, in the comments, thanks for joining us, guys. We absolutely we appreciate every single one of you coming in and staying this late on with us, guys. I know we do go on, but we like to stay on as long as possible for you guys because you show us the support, and we're trying to show you support back. So give us your top 6, guys. Who's going to finish in the top 6, guys? Matt, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to go Man City to win it. I'm going to go United second just because of Bruno Fernandes. I think they'll do it. They're not losing recently, but yeah, I think they'll do it. I'm going to go Chelsea. No, hang on. I'll go Leicester third.
Cool.
Chelsea fourth. Liverpool
cool,
5th and Tottenham 6th because I think that's what we'll get.
I
think Liverpool are going to miss out, mate. I fancy Leicester this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they're not looking good in the league at the minute, and I just think, Matt, they'll get it back. I think they will. Yeah. I know they're a few points behind at the minute, but I think they'll get it back, mate. I think they'll find their form.
I just think with Leicester, because they missed out last year on top 4, like narrowly, they're going to be annoyed and they're going to want to bounce back. And
they're looking very good. They look very good against Liverpool, coming back from 1 goal down. They play some great stuff as well. Yeah. And I tell you what, they've got a good team as well. They've got some real talent there as well. Alexander Hilton says, should we play Bergwijn in the wing back? No, I wouldn't play Bergwijn wing back, Alexander. But thanks for the comment, though, mate. Thanks, nice one, thank you. Bookie and Baz say City, United, Liverpool, Leicester, Chelsea, Spurs. Yeah, we're all gone with Spurs finishing 6th. Yeah, that's probably Bookie and the rest of the guys who was in the chat. Would you take a 6th place Europa League victory to get us back into the Champions League? I know we got to go through like qualifying again, but we should be having enough to get into the qualifying, into the proper Champions League knockouts, and I'll take that. I'll take a top 6 in a minute and in Europa League. And your Carabao Cup, Matt. Don't forget the Carabao Cup final because it's a one-off. It's a shootout, guys, isn't it? It's an absolute shootout. It's a national lottery, guys. It's absolutely just putting on the lottery. Whoever turns up on a day, we know City are miles ahead of us with talent-wise and their form in a minute. They're miles ahead. But whoever turns up that day, City now, from now to the cup final, they can pull up a couple of injuries. A couple of key players can be out. So we don't know how it's going to turn out. Spurs can have a full-strength team to pick from that final. And City, if they lose 1 or 2 big stars, it may work in Tottenham's favour. We may go and win this game.
I think it also depends how far City go in the Champions League, because if they get to like the semi-final stage, then there'll be the semi-final 3 days after the cup final. So they would make changes. So maybe here's to us hoping that they go far in the Champions League again. Yeah,
because that's the trophy they want, isn't it? That's the Man City, the trophy they want. They want everything else in England. That's the trophy they want. They want the Champions League. And as you said, if they go far in that and it's around that cup final there, it could. But I can't see them resting enough, and they'll go out all attack, trying to win the game. But then it goes on to Spurs. How good confidence where we'll be. Will we be on song? Will we be on form? Would we be at the Europa League by then? This is probably the only cup we can go for. We don't know how it's going to turn out, guys. So it's not all doom and gloom, guys. 100%, it's a long season, and realistically, it could be the best chance for us. Nice one, Bookie. Thank you for your comment, pal. Our turn beat says City, Leicester, United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool. Liverpool 6.
What the
Wow.
lad? You said we'll beat Liverpool.
Wow, that's a big one. That really is. So as Bookie said, 100%. It's a long season. Really, it could be the best. Yes, as said Bookie, it's a long season. It's a very long season, and I really do think the top 4 is looking a bit glim for us in a minute. So if you're going to say we're going to finish 6th and maybe Europa League and a Carabao Cup as well, 2 trophies, and I'll take that all day long, me. I'll take that all day long. Absolutely. Just winning trophies, because that's what he's been bringing for, isn't it? This is what Jose's been bringing for, to win trophies, to get us. We've been starved for success for so many years now. So many years, 13 years since we won a little old League Cup. And even that at the minute, I mean, we can't be picking and choosing. We can't be beggars and choosing in a minute.
Yeah, it's bigger for the fans, mate, because it finally gives us something to say. Like, when you just speak to a rival fan and they're like, Wolf, you won. Well, to finally be able to go, you know what? We won the Carabao Cup and the Europa League. Shove that. What have you got now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's probably been our worst season since we've been Pochettino days. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So nice to say that.
Alexander Hilton says City, Leicester, Liverpool, Spurs, 4th. Get in there, Alexander. A bit of positivity. Go on. And Chelsea finishing 5th. United 6th. Why? Get in there, Alexander. And Bookie Glass led off. Yeah, guys. So we're probably going to end up there, Matt. Yeah. So, guys, in the comments, thanks so much. We do appreciate all your time you do take out to come onto this channel, guys, and to support the channel, to keep us busy in the chat as well, guys. It does make us easy with doing the live stream as well. It takes us mind off things as well. So it does help the stream go quicker, and it's better with speaking to other fans and things like that. Alexander says, Bookie and Bad, we have played all the big teams already. Well, we still got United at home, Arsenal away in it, and Everton away. They're the 3 biggish in it. You can say that they're the 3 like we got them. Yeah. So, as said, we do appreciate every single one of you giving up your time to come on here. We cannot thank you enough. So on the way out, guys, please can you do us a favor and smash the like, guys. Smash the like, yeah, each and every one of you. Subscribe if you already haven't. I do believe like most of you have. Get your friends on board, guys. Get them out there, even if they don't subscribe. Get them to sub. Get them throw a sub at us. Let's hopefully 1K before end of season. That'd be a good challenge, guys. So as I said, we're going to leave it there, guys. So coming up this week, guys, I will go through it nicely now. Thursday, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, we have got the Unbiased Premier League show. Premier League predictions for the weekend coming. And it's starting Friday night. I think Wolves play Friday night. So it starts on Friday night, guys, all the way up to Monday. So that'll be tomorrow, 12 o'clock. No watch along, but there'll be a post-match fans call-in tomorrow, 8 o'clock, back on this channel, guys. So you guys will get your chance to come in, talk to us, and have your say, have your opinion for a couple of minutes. And seriously, and on Saturday, we've got the preview, West Ham versus Tottenham. We have got JP from West Ham United TV on here with me and Matt. So everyone tune in for that. And Sunday, 11:30, back on here for the watch along, Tottenham versus West Ham, guys. Massive, massive game for Tottenham and for Jose Mourinho. So as I said, oh yeah, Friday. We forgot about Friday, Matt.
Oh
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
We'll get Friday, guys. Everyone still in the chat. Don't forget Friday. We have got a great panel on. We've got a great panel on. The topics is the show is about profit over glory. ENIC in, ENIC out. Jose, is his job on the line? Is he under so much pressure now? come on and have your say, guys. Come on and have your say. We have got a great panel. We have got the Irish Hotspur coming on, David Harris. We've got Mike Webster from FTB Sports. We have got Josh from the Spurs debate. We've got myself and Matt will be hosting it. Both of us will be hosting it, and we'll be having Lily White Lane in here as well. And so it'll be a great panel. We'll be throwing the questions at them. We'll be talking them. We'll be asking about this board, guys. What's been going wrong at Tottenham? So don't miss that, guys. 7 p.m. Friday. Tune in for that one. It'll be a real good show, that one. So then it's Saturday, 7:30 Saturday evening. We've got the West Ham preview with JP from West Ham TV and myself and Matt, and the watch along on Sunday. So it's massive things happening on this channel, guys, from now till Sunday. So tomorrow, first thing is tomorrow, 12 o'clock, the Unbiased Premier League show for the predictions for the weekend, guys. So jump on, guys, get your predictions in. You can join our little mini league, what we formed last week. And at the end of the season, whoever's top of that league is going to get a nice prize. I will pay out of my own pocket for a nice prize for the winner. So, as I said, guys, we're going to end it there. Literally, we do appreciate every single one of you popping in.
Yeah, thank you.
Making it very easy for us, guys. And we have got some comments here. We've got Bookie and Bad, Alexander, mate. That's me, positive. And Booking Bad says, cheers, lad. Brilliant stream, as always. See you tomorrow. Yes, thank you very much, Bookie. If you can, tune in at 12 o'clock, guys. All of you in the chat still. I see there's still a few in the chat still. 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Tune in. It's the Unbiased, our new show, Unbiased Premier League show, guys. We're predicting the fixtures at the weekend for the Premier League, and then you can join our league, guys. Get your predictions, and you can come and join our league. So we're going to leave you there, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're going to join us tomorrow. So for me, we've been Premier Hotspur TV. I've been Simon. This has been a Succulent Hotspur, Matt. And thank you very much. Good night. God bless. And we'll leave you with this outro. So, guys, thank you for joining in. Good night. God bless. And come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.